Is it different? Like, you just prepared to face this team 2 weeks ago. You just do the same thing, or do you kind of do you look at other areas, or how do you approach it?
I feel like it's pretty similar, to be honest. There's some recall going back to things we did against Seattle. We can look at how we did the first time, what we can do better, and what things worked and what didn't. So definitely some recall going back to the first matchup, and definitely looking forward to this week seeing them again.
Seattle has a book on you more than any other team, probably. What do you think the book on you is?
Say that question again, sorry.
Seattle has played you before, so they probably would have a book on you more than other teams would. What do you think the book on you is?
Just quick decision maker, going to distribute the ball, and that's kind of what I take pride myself in. So I don't know how they see me, but it's kind of how I see myself, and I assume they're game planning for that.
How much does the scheme and what Kyle's able to do with getting guys open impact your ability to make those quick decisions?
Oh, it's been great. I've really enjoyed learning and playing in Kyle's system since I got here. And they really do a great job of doing that, disguising different looks every week about, what we're trying to do, and just giving me good opportunities to sit in the pocket, progress, and make quick decisions. So a lot of the success is definitely credit to the coaches, 100%.
How conscious of you are when you're fielding offers from teams before you sign here? How conscious of you are of things like that within Kyle's offense?
Definitely aware of how the reputation Kyle's offense has. Coach has a great reputation, and he has earned that through the way he and the entire staff teaches the offense and the way they manipulate it each week to be successful.
Looking into your background, you've performed at a high level consistently since high school, college. Do you understand why you weren't drafted? Was that ever explained to you, what it was about you?
I don't know, to be honest. That's a really good question. That's actually a good question. No, I understand my limitations. I understand where or what strengths I have and the strengths that I don't have, and I understand how the process worked. So, I never expected to get drafted, to be honest. And if I did, it would have been really cool. But I'm just glad I got my opportunity, and it was, good enough. Just kind of glad I got my opportunity, yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, what are your limitations, or how would you?
Well, if I showed up at the combine, I wouldn't be the biggest, fastest, or the strongest. And, I guess evaluators put a lot of thought into that. And so, yeah, it's just part of the deal. I've always just kind of thought, this is what I got, and it's my job to maximize it. So that's what I try to do every day.
So you wouldn't have been one of the fastest going back to that Seattle game. The pick six, where you gave a little bit of pursuit.
Yeah.
Think that you had a chance?
I thought I had a chance, but, Bobby's a great player, made a great play, and he earned his touchdown. So it would have been cool to get him, but I didn't.
But that play, out of all the plays that you had against him, was that the one that sticks out the most that you wish you had back? Or was it an early?
Yeah, you could say that. It's definitely probably the worst. I still don't think I made a terrible decision, or I don't even think the throw was that bad, to be honest. But he made one heck of a play. It's just the linebacker matched up with the running back, and he was better than me on that play, and so he deserves some credit for that.
You've thrown for 746 yards the last two games, and no Niner quarterback has thrown for that many yards since Joe Montana in 1990. Those are just numbers and whatever, but when you hear stuff like that and you don't lump in with guys like that, is that pretty cool?
I would honestly, that's a far-fetched way to connect me to Joe Montana. No, I guess sure, yeah, it's cool, but at the same time, I understand that stats don't matter, points do, and the first time we played Seattle, we did not score enough points, so that'll definitely be the emphasis as always. Capitalize on important opportunities during the game and perform well in the moments of truth, and that's how we'll get our points.
I'll find other ways to connect you to Joe Montana.
Thanks.
Well, Kyle talked about the clock issues at the end of the game. He told us you looked at the scoreboard, said third down, fourth down. Was that the biggest problem there?
Yeah, I just got to handle the situation better. I didn't handle it very well. Snapped it too earlier in the drive, which kind of messed up the timing and things like that. So just got to control the situation better and, not be stupid.
Were you quite nervous when they got one final play?
Sure. I mean, I probably had the same thoughts everybody else was thinking, like, hope it doesn't happen. But you know, I was just glad the defense did their job on that last play, but it never should have come to that, and that falls on my shoulders.
Where do you think you've made the biggest improvements in your own mind just since you took over?
That's a good question. I think the biggest thing for me is really just, like I say, I've said it multiple times, but don't get too high, don't get too low, and don't let one play or a couple plays affect me one way or another, good or bad. And so I think that's kind of when I'm most successful, is when I'm just even keeled and the offense staying on schedule and just working as a unit. You know, I've said that, and I think it's true. That's just kind of how I'm most successful. And the more I can do that, the more I'm going to have success, and the offense will have success.
It doesn't look like you're always quiet out there. If an opponent's in your face and chirping at you, you get back at them?
Probably not. Nah. I don't know. It depends on the situation, but for where I'm at right now, no. I just like talking to my teammates and encouraging them on the field.
What do you mean where you're at? You mean just in your career?
Yeah, just, like, you got to know where you stand in the ranks of everything, and that's like I'm not the one to talk trash on the field. Yeah.
You just got compared to Joe Montana.
No.
You mentioned going to the combine and not looking like the most impressive person, but the number one pick this year is a quarterback who's smaller than you. I mean, did that go through your mind at all? And are you aware that, I mean, it just seems like there's no good reason for people to keep marginalizing you when other people like you have had success?
Yeah, that's a good point, but I don't really care, to be honest. I really don't. I wish I had a cooler answer to your question. But for me, the only thing that matters is what I do on the field. It doesn't matter what I look like or how I throw the ball. It's the results on the field. And so that's what I try to focus on each week. Just try to put good results and work well as a unit together. That's the biggest thing.
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah, thanks, guys.